Hey guys, welcome to my speech. This is the last one of the semester. I'm so excited. This is my audience. They're my roommates and my teammates. Love them. And they're going to listen to me give my speech. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to continue my discussion on eating disorders within the female collegiate athlete and why it's so important, what we can do to stop it, and also why it starts. A few of the things we can do, first of all, why it's so important. It is becoming more and more common throughout the years that athletes in general, not really female or male, but athletes in general are having eating disorders. And it's coming from the coaches, the parents that are pushing too hard. It's the high athletes that you see, the elite athletes that need to look a certain way to perform a certain way. And their coaches have put it into their mind that you need to look this way to be better. And with that being said, they do drastic measures. They do whatever it takes to look that way, whether it's they stop eating, they throw up after they eat an apple and go run 4 miles. No matter what, they're not getting the nutrition that they need to even be able to perform. And especially with females, it is very dangerous because it affects our hormonal systems. We stop our menstrual cycles, which then takes away our hormones from our bones, and then our bones are brittle and you don't perform the way you need to perform. And it can also hurt you in the future when you want to have children. So it's very important for females in general. A few things that ways we can work to prevent it. Talk about it. Have meetings with your teams at the beginning of the year, at the end of the year. Talk about it. Talk about healthy eating. If you are a gymnast or a wrestler or someone that needs to look a certain way to make weight and be able to compete, then you need to talk to your players, your teammates, your parents, your friends, everyone, and say, okay, we need to set up a diet or a healthy eating plan to do it. We're not going to do this unhealthily. We're not going to be bulimic or anorexic or anything like that. So just talk about it and be aware. If you see someone on your team that they're very stressed out, they're always complaining about themselves, they don't like how they look, this and this, they're complaining about their weight in general, and they always say they're not skinny enough, they're not good enough, that's who you need to look for. Watch for them to stop eating and look for that. And if that does happen, you need to be there for that person and you need to talk with them. They're going to need help regardless of whatever happens, they're going to need help. One of my very good friends, well now very good friends, has informed me that she has had an eating disorder in the past because when she was younger she was bullied. And that affected her very much because she was bigger. And the bullies picked on her for that reason. So whenever she got older, she was like, I'm never going to look like that again. I'm going to do whatever it takes. So she stopped eating. She worked out all the time. Granted, she did look good, but it was never good enough for her. So she kept doing it until it was over dramatic. It was terrible. So we had to get her into some help, and it was bad for the whole family. So that is something we need to talk about. This is why we need to stop it. And it's happening more and more because of, I want to say, social media. And coaches and parents are pushing the players too hard. You need to encourage your players, encourage healthy eating. And then with social media, just don't pay attention to it. No one has the perfect body. You're not going to look like Kim Kardashian, Kylie, whoever, I don't care. They don't have the perfect body. You're not going to look like them because everyone's perfect in their own way. And not eating and throwing up and not nutritioning yourselves is not the way to get the perfect body. And people that do this, they're never going to think they're good enough, and it's awful. So let's talk about it. Let's have prevention conventions. Let's get it out there. Let's get the word out there. And this has been a great semester. Thank you for everything, and bye.